วัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับพบกันเช่นเคยนะครับนี่คือรายการ The Diplomat ครับพบกันทุกวันศุกร์2 ทุ่มทาง Spring News ช่อง 19 ครับ
ค่ะกับเรา2คนนะคะดิฉันทันชนกจงยศยิ่งค่ะ
และผมวารินทร์ สัจเดลครับ
วันนี้ก็น่าตื่นเต้นอีกแล้วนะคะเพราะว่าสถานที่ที่เรามายืนเนี่ยสวยงามมาก
ครับ
คือดิฉันเนี่ยกำลังคิดอยู่นะคะว่าอยู่กลางกรุงแล้วก็มีพื้นที่สีเขียวเยอะพื้นที่บ้านก็กว้างแล้วมองไปก็ตึกสวยงามเต็มไปหมดเลย
เป็นรีสอร์ทอยู่กลางกรุงก็ว่าได้นะครับแต่ดูจากการแต่งตัวของคุณมิกกี้เนี่ยวันนี้เรายังไงฮะมาพบทูตอียิปต์เหรอฮะ
ไม่ใช่ค่ะนิดนึงนะคะ
เป็นเคลียร์พัตรามาเลยนะครับ
ดิฉันก็ด้วยความที่วันนี้เราจะมาพบท่านทูตที่ทั้งสวยทั้งเท่ทั้งเก่งไงก็ขอมาเต็มนิดนึง
จัดเต็มนิดนึงนะครับเฉลยเลยก็แล้วกันนะครับหลายๆคนอาจจะคุ้นเคยกับสถานที่แห่งนี้ดีอยู่แล้วนะครับวันนี้เราจะมาพบกับท่านทูตสหรัฐอเมริกาประจำประเทศไทยคุณคริสตี้เคนนี่ครับ
อันนี้ก็มีข่าวเยอะนะครับก็เป็นโอกาสอันดีนะคะที่ท่านเปิดบ้านให้เรามาเยี่ยมชมแล้วก็อาจจะได้พูดคุยกันในหลายเรื่องเดี๋ยวต้องไปติดตามกันนะคะว่าคุยประเด็นอะไรบ้าง
เพราะว่าท่านทูตเนี่ยเป็นคนที่ค่อนข้างจะแอคทีฟนะครับทั้งในเรื่องของโซเชียลมีเดียหรือว่าการออกงานต่างๆนะครับแต่ว่าระยะหลังๆมาเนี่ยก็มีปฏิกิริยาทั้งในเชิงบวกแล้วก็ในเชิงลบหลังจากที่เราเริ่มมีความวุ่นวายในบ้านเมืองนะครับนี่เป็นครั้งแรกหลังจากที่มีการประกาศของคสช.ด้วยซ้ำนะครับที่ท่านทูตจะให้สัมภาษณ์ในรายการโทรทัศน์ซึ่งรายการเราก็เป็นรายการแรก The Diplomat ครับ
ค่ะนอกจากมีสัมภาษณ์ท่านทูตสหรัฐแล้วนะคะแล้วก็จะเดินชมบ้านด้วยนะคะทำความรู้จักท่านในหลายๆแง่มุมแล้วยังมีไฮไลท์อื่นๆอีกสำหรับวันนี้ด้วยนะคะรายการ Diplomat
ครับแน่นอนวันเราเปิดตัวกันไปนะครับในการก้าวจากแอนาล็อกไปสู่ทีวีดิจิทัลเนี่ยเมื่อวันที่ 19 มิถุนายนที่ผ่านมาซึ่งก็มีทูตจากออสเตรียท่านทูตจากประเทศอังกฤษมาร่วมงานด้วยนะท่านพูดถึง Spring News อย่างไรบ้างเนี่ยเดี๋ยววันนี้เราได้ชมกัน
ค่ะแต่ว่าก่อนที่เราจะไปชมนะคะไฮไลท์ตรงนั้นนะคะแล้วก็จะไปชมอีกอย่างหนึ่งใช่ไหมคะคุณวาริน
ครับนั่นก็คือเรื่องของการไปสำรวจความเห็นนะครับว่าเมื่อพูดถึงอเมริกาเนี่ยคนไทยนึกถึงอะไรไปชมกันก่อนเลยครับ
พูดถึงประเทศอเมริกานึกถึงอะไรคะ
นึกถึงเทพีสันติภาพครับผมเพราะเห็นในหนังบ่อยครับผมความหมายก็ดีมากเลยครับ
เขาเป็นประธานาธิบดีผิวสีคนแรกครับ
ครับก็นึกถึงธงชาติแล้วกันครับธงชาติของสหรัฐอเมริกาก็คือเท่าที่จำได้ก็น่าจะมีดาวชอบดาว52ดวงบนธงชาติ
ผมนึกถึงลาสเวกัสครับผมดูหนังฮอลลีวูดเยอะแล้วก็ส่วนใหญ่จะเน้นลาสเวกัสเป็นหลัก
ถึงการ์ตูนมาเวลครับของอเมริกาครับ
ถ้าพูดถึงอเมริกาก็นึกถึงแองเจลิน่าโจลีค่ะเพราะว่าเขาเป็นตัวแทนของผู้หญิงที่แบบผู้หญิงแกร่งเนี่ยค่ะสามารถทำอะไรหลายๆอย่างเพื่อสังคมได้เนี่ยค่ะก็อยากให้ผู้หญิงในเมืองไทยอย่างหรือว่าผู้หญิงทั่วไปอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเหมือนเขาชายคือทำอะไรเพื่อสังคมอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
ตอนนี้เราก็เข้ามาอยู่ในบ้านของท่านทูตสหรัฐประจำประเทศไทยแล้วนะครับบ้านหลังนี้เก่าแก่ถึง100 ปีแล้วนะครับคุณมิกกี้
ใช่ค่ะ
เรากำลังจะไปพูดคุยกันกับท่านทูตคริสตี้เคนนี่นะครับซึ่งก็มาประจำอยู่ที่เมืองไทยตั้งแต่ปีคศ2010แล้วนะครับนี่2014แล้วนะครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
เลยยินดีต้อนรับที่บ้านดิฉันในวันนี้นะคะ
Thank you so much that shows how long have you been living here?
More than 3 years, but still I have a lot of Thai left to learn.
But I remember when you first arrived, you also received an award for being a role model for speaking Thai for expats.
That was so kind. Yeah, it was very unexpected.
Yeah.
But nice. It's a beautiful language, but it is hard.
But actually, you must be very busy, so do you have time to learn more Thai during your duty?
I always try to take 1 hour a week to learn to speak Thai. So I have a class every week, 1 hour.
I see. I was just talking to Mickey that we heard the doorbell ringing before you came in, and we were just making fun that like.Doesn't the ambassador has a key to her own house?
I know. I think they always ring to just let people know I'm on my way. It's
busy,
a habit.
Yeah, busy schedule these days.
Always. You know, it's as you know, you've talked to a lot of diplomats. You've been places with me. You know, we're busy, and Thailand's a big country. So there's lots of work to do in Bangkok, but lots of work to do outside of Bangkok. So it's a busy life, but a good one. It's really exciting.
How do you keep up with your social media? Because you're very active on
It's true, and I'll be tweeting about you too later today.
Social media as well.
You know, I do that. Fortunately, I have time in a car. It's a lot of the only thing you can do in traffic in Bangkok.
But that's a lot of time. I mean, in Bangkok.
Bangkok in the car. I also always do social media when I first wake up in the morning, before I go to sleep at night, whenever I have a break. If I arrive early for a meeting, take a few minutes, chat.
Has life changed a lot after the military takeover for ambassadors in general?
It has and it hasn't. I mean, it has because obviously our relations with the military rulers now is a little bit different. You know, we were not enthused, we were disappointed by their coup. But, you know, for the rest of Thailand, much of the work we do continues. Our people-to-people work, our education programs, our work on environment, anti-wildlife trafficking, you know, U.S. business. So there's still an awful lot of the work that's very much the same.
During the political uncertainties in Thailand, there are so many rumors of your departure. Would you like to say anything on that?
I'm not departing. The president will inform us when I am and when he's picked someone new. But I'm a little bit flattered that in the midst of everything, people would take time to think about me and about my career. Seems like there's so much going on in Thailand, one ambassador wouldn't matter that much. But I'll certainly let you all know when I'm ready to leave, when I'm being posted somewhere else. I'll let everyone know. And you'll hear it from me.
And we also notice a change of tone in all the comments on the social media, you know, like positive and also negative. And then lately more on the negative from the city people as well. Are you concerned?
You know, I think it's good, it's healthy that people feel free to comment. I like to think that's the kind of friendship we have with Thailand, where we agree, we can say we agree, where we don't agree. I mean, we've all on social media shared views on everything, from whether it's politics or sports or anything else. So I view it as healthy. I'm glad people feel comfortable doing that, that they feel free to do that, that they feel comfortable on our embassy social media pages, that they think of going there to offer a comment. I think that's a good thing.
Like one of the comments would be, you're not doing anything, you're just socializing, you're partying too much. Set the record straight. What do you do on a daily basis?
It depends on the day, but as you know, there are very few parties in most of my colleagues and my schedules, and certainly mine. You know, I travel a lot outside of Bangkok. It's a big country, it's an important country. So I might be on a given day, you might find me in a national park with rangers working on wildlife trafficking. You might find me visiting American business. You might find me visiting our Peace Corps volunteers up in Isan or north of Chiang Mai. You might find me in Chiang Mai talking to our consulate there. A given day, almost every single day, I will talk with some sort of officials, business, Thai government, Thai academics, almost every day. Almost every day I'm outside of the office doing something, whether I'm visiting someone else's office, talking at a university. You know, for my job, there are so many aspects. And that's what I find wonderful. It's a great opportunity, but it can also be very long. You know, my days typically start about 5:30 in the morning, and I'm really, really happy if I finish by 8 or 9 at night. That's a good day for me.
Already a long day.
But it's an exciting day.
You don't cook?
I don't cook. I'm very lucky here that I have a cook at my house, so they cook.
Yeah, but do you usually cook?
I do when I'm not a U.S. ambassador. When I'm a U.S. ambassador, I don't have much time to cook. So when I'm on vacation or I'm back in the United States, of course I cook.
How do you relax then? How do you...
Well, social media is one way. In addition to posting about policies and issues and activities, a lot of times I'm just sharing something fun or light with a friend. I like to exercise. So I'll go out for a run or a swim or play some tennis. So, or sometimes like everybody else, I'll go out to dinner with friends, just relax and enjoy.
Well, we've been following the news and you've been meeting with politicians as well after May 22nd and including the generals as well. Anything that you'd like to or you can share with our audience?
Well, first of all, we always do. Myself and our embassy team, not just now, but always have met with all segments of Thai society. So whether it's politicians of one side, party or another, whether it's NGO groups, whether it's academics, we always do. And I post some of that, but very often people I'm talking to, I respect their privacy. They don't wish to know who I'm talking to or we don't wish to be posted. That's fine as well. You know, it's important though in terms of right now in Thailand that we have and that I have the kind of ability to communicate with the generals now running the country, with other people, so we can share thoughts. You know, concerns the United States has, of course, but also the opportunity to hear from them. It's important to listen as much as we talk.
Talking about being the female ambassador, there are so many girls who dream to be the ambassadors. So do you have anything to say to encourage them?
Well, I think the answer is it's an exciting career. And whether or not you're an ambassador or you're a diplomat or you just have the chance to represent your country, which you all do through media as well. There's so many ways you can represent your country. You can have the chance to see some of the rest of the world, build friendships. And my answer would be people should take that opportunity. You know, it's a little bit challenging at first, the thought that you will move somewhere a long way from your own country. You might speak a completely different language. But to me, it's an amazing opportunity. You know, once in a lifetime. I've learned so much here in Thailand. Such a beautiful culture, such interesting people, and throughout the country. And I think some of my favorite moments have been just meeting people who live in Trang or in Royat and having the chance to just hear what they think and what do they do for a living and what are their children like. And I hope other people would take that. And you don't have to be an ambassador to do that. You could study abroad. You know, in the United States, we've got millions of people who come and study there every year, and we're honored to have Thai among them. So you study abroad program, or perhaps your work takes you even just on a trip abroad. It's a great chance to sort of expand your horizons.
If you could turn back the clock, would you change anything about everything that happened to you or you did in Thailand?
I wish that, and I still wish I spoke Thai language better. You know, it's a hard language to learn, but it's one of those things, if I could do something better, I would be completely fluent in Thai. And I will never have the time probably to do that, but I wish.
And democracy to you, the definition of democracy?
Democracy is complicated because, of course, as you know, every country looks at it differently, and every country has their own system. And you know, one of the things I think we strongly believe in the United States, it is the citizens of the country who need to consider and shape their own democracy. But to me as a citizen, democracy is about two things. One is it is about the opportunity to express my views, to say who I would like to be my leaders. That might not work. My candidate might not get elected, but the opportunity to participate, to be a part of your country. And the other thing that's important in a democracy, which is maybe a little less personal, but is that you have the important institutions of democracy, that you very clearly understand, you know, what the rules are, how things will be run. It's important that there be institutions. Democracy isn't just what the three of us might want. You know, it is much more than that. If the three of us decide we want to burn down a building, we can't do that.
Right.
And so I think it's important that citizens have a view and have the chance to express it, but it's also important that you have the right institutions.
We've been invited to many of your events, but there have been many cancellations in the past as well, including the 100th anniversary of this beautiful building. So we would love for you to give us a tour
I would be honored to.
On our next break, but the latest invitation that we got is the invitation to 4th of July.
4th of July, which
That's
is
not going to be cancelled, right?
Absolutely not. We had to cancel a few things immediately because of curfews, you know, things that made it difficult, we felt, for our guests to come. Since then, we've been able to invite people, whether it's just small gatherings like this or larger. July 4th is always our big celebration.
American hits this year.
It's it's the celebration of America and what makes our country special. And this year we're featuring American music, the greatest hits of American music. We always try to think of something so it's not just a very stiff diplomatic gathering, but something that shares a little bit of the spirit of America with all of our guests. So there'll be some American food, of course. Some Thai food as well, naturally.
All right.
But there'll be American music, so a real chance to come and think about your favorite American artist and music.
Looking forward to that.
Any theme for the dress? Any dress code?
Well, you know, if you wanted to dress like music star you could, or a rock star. But I think most of us will probably just wear a nice dress.
Have you decided on your dress?
I have not. I'm thinking pink this year.
All right.
okay.
But
We'll
I
see.
haven't decided.
เอาละครับเดี๋ยวช่วงหน้าท่านทูตจะพาเราเดินชมบ้านนะครับเพราะว่าปีนี้ก็เป็นปีที่สำคัญเพราะว่าบ้านหลังนี้เนี่ยฉลองครบรอบ100 ปีนะครับสักครู่ครับ
ช่วง Spring News Special ในวันนี้นะคะขอเก็บตกจากเมื่อวันที่ 19 มิถุนายนที่ผ่านมา Spring News ได้จัดงานที่สุดของความจริง Spring News The Ultimate Truth of Digital TV Era เพื่อพลิกหน้าประวัติศาสตร์วงการโทรทัศน์ประเทศไทยในความเป็นที่สุดของช่องข่าวบนระบบทีวีดิจิตอลณห้องบางกอกคอนเวนชั่นเซ็นเตอร์โรงแรมเซ็นทรัลแกรนด์แอทเซนทรัลเวิลด์ซึ่งภายในงานได้รับการตอบรับที่ดีจากทั้งแวดวงสื่อมวลชนคนมีชื่อเสียงในวงการการเมืองเศรษฐกิจสังคมกีฬาและบันเทิงค่ะและในงานนี้ยังได้รับเกียรติจากนักการทูตประเทศต่างๆมาร่วมแสดงความยินดีกับ Spring News ด้วยค่ะ
ผมก็แสดงความยินดีและโชคดีกับรายการทั่วไปนะครับ
And what's your impression on our channel Spring News?
As the name represents, it's very fresh and very clean image.
I congratulate the TV Spring News for this great opening and for the digital TV that they are inaugurating today. And I look forward to see it on TV.
คุณผู้ชมคะตอนนี้เราสองคนนะคะก็อยู่บนบ้านของท่านเอกอัครราชทูตสหรัฐประจำประเทศไทยนะคะท่านทูตคริสตี้เคนนี่แล้วค่ะ
ครับซึ่งบ้านหลังนี้นอกจากปีนี้จะ100 ปีนะครับอีกอย่างหนึ่งที่โดดเด่นมากซึ่งเราสังเกตได้เลยเนี่ยก็คืองานศิลปะเพราะว่าท่านทูตเองมี art in the house
Art ด้วยค่ะสวัสดีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับที่บ้านดิฉันเชิญ
ครับ
So the house is 100 years old, built by a British businessman at the turn of the century, who came here to work for an American company, but built the house, and it's been the American house since right after World War II. During World War II, it was the Japanese headquarters here. So there's quite a history. You can see this is built in very old Thai style.
Yes.
The big windows, of course, to let in the breeze. But you'll see some British touches. See the gargoyles there at the window corners, the faces. Of course, the American flag, giving you a little bit of an American approach.
This is a very nice view because you see all the high-rise buildings.
I love it. This part is my favorite part of the house because it's so light. Even when it's raining outside, it's beautiful here. At night, you see all the lights from these buildings. You see this beautiful, exactly, the birds here. You know, it's just so peaceful and beautiful and such nice history.
Do you play piano?
I do play the piano. Not particularly well, but I enjoy it.
Any favorite songs?
You know, I don't play well enough to have a big repertoire, but I always enjoy playing. So the art in the house, which we started talking about a little bit, every ambassador can pick some artwork to come into the house. And it must be American artists, and it's a variety of artists, and they're displayed throughout the official areas. So this picture, for example, is by a Maryland artist. And if you've been there, it's a picture of Chesapeake Bay off Baltimore. All of the pictures I picked have water as a theme. So there's
close to your home too, no?
It is close to my home. And I always love pictures of the shore, of rivers. They're peaceful, they're lovely. So I thought they would fit well in this house. And also, of course, the oceans are what tie us together. All of our countries.
So the pictures are shipped with you wherever you go?
No, they're just selected for this house. So when I'm ambassador in another country, you look at the house, what kind of artwork would be appropriate, would be suitable for the country you're going to. It might be different. So here again, I thought the water theme would be very nice. You know, Bangkok, the Chao Phraya River, the Andaman Ocean, the Gulf of Thailand. You know, water very important to all of us. This area is what's called the private part of the house. So when you come here for an official event, you won't often see this area. Much more where you ask where I relax, I'll come sit here, enjoy the view, have a cup of coffee, enjoy. It's where if I'm eating just myself, I might eat here in this corner, or I might eat in this living room behind you.
Watching the television.
Well, particularly in times of the World Cup or something exciting, I'll often sit here, as you say, and have a snack.
Apart from America, which team are you rooting for?
I'd like Brazil to win. They're the host country. I think it would be wonderful. So exciting to win at home. You know, a great moment for them.
They lost it last time.
Exactly. So, but there have been some great games so far, including the heartbreaker for the United States with Portugal. But I will often come here. This is, you may remember, when a few years ago when I was here in Thailand, we went skydiving. One of my experiences with the Thai military, the Thai army up in Lopburi. They invited me to skydive, so I went.
Amazing. You're not afraid of height.
9,000 feet.
It was a bit shocking. It was
Would
a
you
little
do it
scary.
again?
Maybe not. It was pretty scary.
For an experience.
Pretty frightening. And back here is, you will recognize, much more of an official reception area.
Yes.
Much
You
more
deliver
where
all
you would
the
invite
speeches
people
here.
to deliver speeches.
I met Harry Connick Jr. here.
Exactly. You might have American business over, talk here. So we might do that. We always put some colorful Thai flowers here. And then
Rainbow bouquet.
a rainbow bouquet because we were celebrating LGBT month. And so we had people over to celebrate the diversity. And that's rainbow flowers.
Of gender,
I will actually show you a very special memento of my time here.
All right.
One of the many great privileges being ambassador was getting to join President Obama when he paid a call on His Majesty the King.
Yes.
So, you know, really one of those moments it's very hard to capture in a picture. But can you just imagine being in the room with His Majesty the King and the President of the
Let
United
alone
States?
receiving the president during your
Exactly. It was
presidency.
one of those moments where you
very
just feel
special moments.
so special. It just where you think, and the amazing thing you can even see from the picture, they started talking like old friends. Immediately, His Majesty speaks beautiful English like you
He
all
was
do.
born in Boston, His Majesty.
But just beautiful English. And so the two of them really just started having this friendly conversation. It was really, it was wonderful. I was, gives me sort of chills to think of that. It was a great moment.
So will she run for the next
I don't know. She isn't
President of the
saying.
United States?
This was at Wat Po as we were walking around Wat Po, as you may remember.
That monk became famous.
He did. and it was, you know, it's a beautiful place. And the president, I think, particularly loved it because it's nice to get to see a bit of the culture. So often these visits are meetings in meeting rooms and, you know, the chance to actually just get out and walk and look and really see Thailand.
So you chose the temple or who?
We did. It was, we had originally suggested either Wat Po or, of course, the Grand Palace. But the Grand Palace is a good bit bigger, and there might not have been enough time. So Wat Po was easy. We also...
That was Sunday afternoon, I remember.
Sunday
after
afternoon,
arrival.
exactly right. Right after I went straight from the
18th
airplane.
of November.
You're good memory. You're exactly right.
But actually... You spoke to you a day before on the radio.
Do you remember that? That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And it was really, it was a perfect choice because it was small, compared to the Grand Palace, and he had a monk who was able to talk to him. You know, this is afterward, but remember the tour of Wat Po was just President Obama and Secretary Clinton, and so they really had a chance to talk to him, to hear. You know, really was nice. I think they were busy talking Buddhism and culture, but pretty wonderful to get the chance to do that. And then this room is much more in the official meeting room kind of look.
Yeah, another ocean.
Another ocean picture. So you see some are more modern.
Same artist?
No, they're all different artists.
Oh, okay.
American artists?
All American artists, but all different. And this room is much more for, as you can see, a formal official meeting. If, you know, I'm meeting with people who come over, a politician or someone like that might sit out here a little bit more.
Wow.
An official
So,
look.
will this coming 4th of July party be your last? Because it's been 4 years.
You know,
how does it work for the
probably.
ambassador?
Well, it's usually a 3-year assignment, but I've already been here longer. And
This is your 4th?
It's my 4th of July.
4th of July, yeah.
So I've been here 3.5 years. I'm sure I'll be here till the end of the year, maybe more. So it might be my last.
So
you never know.
I will let you rehearse for your speech for the 4th of July to our
I would
audience.
be delighted to. สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนดิฉันขอขอบคุณทุกคนไทยที่เป็นเพื่อนที่ดีสำหรับดิฉันในประเทศสหรัฐอเมริกาเวลาวันชาติแห่งคนสหรัฐอเมริกาเราจะเฉลิมฉลองมิตรภาพที่ดีระหว่างประเทศไทยและสหรัฐอเมริกาด้วยค่ะ ดิฉันดีใจมากที่มีโอกาสเฉลิมฉลองวันพิเศษสำหรับเราที่ประเทศไทยขอบคุณมากค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
Happy 4th of July
Happy 4th of July
Wow. Happy
4th of
and I hope
July
we'll get a
too.
chance to celebrate with you there
Yes we'll be there Thank you
You've
so
been
much
there for
Ambassador.
everyone Thank you คุณ
Thank you
Thank you
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you for letting us in.
Thank you
สวัสดีครับและนั่นคือทั้งหมดของรายการ The Diplomat ในวันนี้นะครับกับท่านทูตคริสตี้เคนนี่ทูตสหรัฐอเมริกาประจำประเทศไทยนะครับคุณมิกกี้ทันชนกผมวารินและทีมงานลาคุณผู้ชมไปก่อนเลยนะครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Heart and soul, do-do-do-do-do-do, heart and soul, do-do-do-do-do-do, Right.
Nice, Kubara. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we need a team picture. Can you lean on the piano?
All right.
Okay
Team picture.
Team picture อ่ะมา
Okay